baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Yankees.
Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ready to go now. And stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. Not close with that one. And this one is off and running. This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Gibson, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Ramirez sends it to first, and that's an out. And here's the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Outfield playing straight up now. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
That one to first, and it kicks off the bag. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Yordan Alvarez. The next to hit takes ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. To third, Allen. Slings to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. And towing the slab, J.R. Richard. What's the scouting report on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading off,
digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that drops in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Puts it away for the out. And And next for New York, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping in, Lance Berkman. Berkman went deep in his most recent game. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. That's towards center. Gwynn. 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Inside, and the count 1-2. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter.
The first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig matched a homer in his last game. And the 1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in the dirt. That one misses. 3-1 now. On the ground. And foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So up next, Dick Allen, the American League leader in RBIs this year. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. 1-2 to count. Slow roller to first. Bagwell. There's one.
He's out.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And that's in for a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Pena throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. 2 on, 1 out. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ground ball to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Derek Jeter steps to the plate now, and the base is loaded.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And there's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now 1-1. Line to left. And that's the third out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Stone Garrett. Gibson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now the count is even.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And a bunt towards third. And he barehands it. Throw to first. And they get the out. Next to hit, Chas McCormick.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet barehand play like that? That was amazing. Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Craig Biggio. Fly to center his first time. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
The 0-1. Ripped on a line. 2 down. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. McCormick off of first with 2 away. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. That's inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Line drive, snags it for the second out.
Now
2 down now, and here is Bernie Williams. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. That one ripped left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. And that's in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Alvarez.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's a little bit low. Yankees up by 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Lance Berkman will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Berkman, a former All-Star. More than 2,000 hits in his career. And he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom 4, here's Jose Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses. 2-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Batter, number 2.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gwynn in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
1 at second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the number 2 hitter. Ricky Henderson, 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Gwynn stands at second with 2 gone. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Gwynn makes the play. 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Paredes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Yanks leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards left center. Henderson moves under it. And there's 2 down. Now here is Stone Garrett. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down on 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it into the second deck. His 32nd of the year. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Cole Winn takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one almost hit him. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Dick Allen stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike at 95.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes. One and 2.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, bases empty. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, the
now
right fielder,
Bernie Williams.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
First pitch misses.
1 ball. No strike.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Gibson back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a foul ball. In the air, right field. Williams moving under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros.
Craig Biggio.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Move to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now here is Jeremy Pena, and that's a little bit high.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Jeff Bagwell.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Outfield playing straight up now. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, and a bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just missed. Biggio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that is the inning. And welcome. Back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Now
it's Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And he grounds one to the right side. Biggio to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jeter.
Foul ball. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Alvarez sprinting after it. And that one's gone. That's career homer number 149. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And ball one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bagwell makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. And now Yordan Alvarez.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Pitch is in there. And the count even 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting, the
Lance Berkman digs in now.
Berkman.
Gets in there. 0-1.
No
The
ball. One
Yankees
strike.
up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the catcher up to hit. Yainer Diaz.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Pitching for the Astros.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Miguel Castro.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Foul ball there. Castro, in his 10th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the
first
other way
baseman,
on
number
a line.
4.
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. 1 for 3. And a base hit on the line. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Bernie Williams. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Allen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Castro deals. Tap foul at the plate. And now it's 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. And a payoff pitch. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Posada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's outside, and that's ball 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Bagwell, double play, inning over. And welcome. Back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. Gibson still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And a foul ball. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That one missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take. On the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Garrett in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Gwynn settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The batter,
so
the
man aboard, digging in, Chas McCormick. Now on the bump, Ryan Walker.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called. All the problem with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Stros with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Henderson moves under it, hauls it in for the out, and there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Biggio in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Inside and 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Ramirez. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Castro throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. McCormick makes the grab, and there's one down. And here is Derek Jeter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
2 outs, base is empty. Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Jeremy Payne. Yeah. Over. Three with 2 strikeouts. And a ground out. Now into the ball game on defense, Wilson Contreras. He takes over behind the plate. Walker back to work. Fouled off left side. The other way, and that's a fair ball.
The batter, the first base.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Jeff Bagwell. That one not close. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. That one close. Ruled the ball. Now 2-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to.
Michael King on the pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
For the New York Yankees, number 34, Michael King.
Pena on second. Bagwell on at first with nobody out. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Lance Berkman. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And there's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Outside low, 1-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's the ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Set down on strikes. And now the Astros are down to their final out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own.